Canada's Wonderland sets an ambitious goal to reopen on schedule this coming May, despite the government saying not so fast. Tonight, we take a look at the big attractions and how they're hanging on during this unprecedented shutdown. Canada's Wonderland is one attraction that's been shut down the entire pandemic. During a normal year, millions of people visit the amusement park, and many of them are tourists.
Especially attractions that were not able to open last summer. They're seeing some pretty hard and cruel financial situations right now.
Tourism is a key economic driver here in Ontario, generating over $36 billion a year and supporting more than 400,000 jobs.
Conservatively, 70% of that $36 billion is gone from 2020, and more than half of our workers have been displaced.
According to the Tourism Industry Association of Ontario, some of the province's iconic venues are on the verge of closing.
One of the prime examples is up in Muskoka, the Key to Bala, a great outdoor, historic, legendary live music venue. So they're on the brink of not being around anymore. And that means that we're not just losing a tourism business, we're not losing an attraction, but we're losing part of our cultural fabric.
Here in Toronto, some of the big city attractions like the AGO, the ROM, and Ripley's Aquarium had a few months of being open under some very strict guidelines before regions started locking down. The Toronto Zoo was open in some capacity over the summer and fall, and still, it's been a rough financial ride.
Right now, we're in a fundraising campaign, our Zoo Food for Life campaign, because traditionally revenues from parking offset the food bills, and the nutritional needs of the animals are complex.
While Wonderland is not doing interviews on their plans, it has been working with the industry and government to create a COVID reopening plan that would make for a safe experience. Despite the fact the Minister of Heritage, Sport, Tourism, Culture tweeted out, "It's far too early to speculate on how and when restrictions will be loosened to permit Canada's Wonderland to reopen."
I think all of us have to decide how we're going to deal with the ambiguity that the pandemic has presented.
Wonderland's opening day is scheduled for May 14th, assuming it gets the green light from the government.